Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I'm so excited to show you this really beautiful card. It's very easy to put together, and I've got some really fun little tips and tricks. And here's the inside. Haha, I love this card. It's really quite simple, so let me show you how I created this. So first, I'm going to use the Always in My Heart bundle. This is featured in our New Occasions catalog, or January to June mini catalog, and it's part of a mega suite. So there's actually two bundles that are in there. This one plus, actually, I'll show you this one, and they're both just gorgeous bundles, and you can do lots of things with them. One of the things I love about this one is it's got some floral images. It's got some different sentiments that could definitely be Valentine's, like Be My Valentine, but there's a lot of other things in here, so I think it makes it a great set to use beyond just Valentine's Day. So let me show you how I did this. I'm going to start with a half a sheet of basic black cardstock, and I'll take and give this a fold in a good crease with my bone folder. Next, I'm going to start with, well, I've got two pieces of white that are going to be 4 by 5 1/4. One will go for the inside and one will go for the outside of my card. I've also taken and cut the border on several strips of paper. Now, I'll show you this. I did the Bermuda Bay one, and the first one was crooked. If you can see, that one kind of slants a little. Now, I mean, it's my somewhat perfect eye, but so it was a little crooked, so I cut it again on the other side. Actually, maybe that's the crooked side. Yeah, actually that other side was the crooked side. So I just die cut the other end of it, and that's fine. So I'm just going to kind of layer these together. Now, what's really nice about this is if you mess up, it's pretty easy to fix. And then we can trim just a little bit off of everything at the end if we need to. Okay, oops, I'm using my wrong adhesive, sorry. I'm trying to use up my old fast fuse. I'm almost there. Okay, so I've adhered these two. Now these are just 4-inch wide strips. And then I've also cut one in Granny Apple Green, and I just wanted to show you this. So this is coming off of my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. I put a piece of, this is just a Post-it to hold this in place so it wouldn't be crooked. And then when you pull these out, you can see just about everything pops right out, which is great. But then the pieces stick in your die. Now here is my really awesome way of getting rid of that. I'm just going to smack it against my table, and you can see, and you can give it a pretty good hit. When that happens, all the little pieces come out, including those tiny little dots. There's one, this one right here is a stickler, but everything pops right out when you smack it against your work surface. Now these hearts, I thought, gosh, they're so cute. I got to do something with them, and I'll show you what I did in just a moment. But you can use these as confetti or whatever. You can just brush them off to the side. You can put them on the floor and someone will vacuum them up for you. You know, whatever you need to do with them, it's all good. Then I'll take this third and final piece. We'll use our correct adhesive here and adhere these two layers together. So now I've got 3 layers of colorful heart borders. So that's really cute. And I've got a little sticking out on the side. So we're going to clean that up. But before we do that, we're going to adhere it to a piece of Whisper White. Now I want to make sure that the stamping that I'm going to do on this is going to work before I permanently adhere it. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. Now again, this came right out of this stamp set, which I just love. And it's a really nice, not Valentine card, but you could totally send this as a Valentine's card too. That's kind of the fun part. All right, so the best kind of friend is the kind like you. Oh, I just love that. So I just stamped that up here. Now, if it's like totally crooked, we can fix it. So that's good, but oh, I'm a good stamper. It's nice and straight. Yay. So I'm just going to adhere this to my white panel and just leave a little space up there. So I'll take and adhere a few stripes of adhesive. You know, it's consumable. You just buy as much as you want from my online store, so you can just use a ton. It's fine. I'm kidding, sort of. All right, now this looks great, but you can see we've got some extra hanging off the end. We don't need all this. I am going to throw just a little adhesive down there to keep this all attached nicely. Now let's take and trim this so it's nice and clean looking. So the first thing I want to do is line up my 5 1/4. And this cutter is so amazing. Do you see? It just cut that right off. No problemo. Okay, now I can see I have just a little bit hanging off. So look at, we trimmed that up like a champ. Gosh, this paper cutter is amazing. Okay, our little heart got bent, but we'll put it back in. All right, same thing here. I want to just trim just a little teeny bit off. Okay, and ooh, that one was a little more rough. Ooh, a lot more rough actually. I might take and trim this with my scissors. I should have started from the back, the thick end. Maybe I'll try that one more time. We're gonna just go ever so a little more. Yep, that's the trick. Go from the back end. If you were on my live this week, you know that's what she said is what's coming next. Also, if you are not American, I apologize. That's a joke from the American Office. And it's very inappropriate. Okay. But anyway, there we go. Now I just trimmed the bottom of this off ever so slightly because we kind of took a little bit of the excess off. But now everything's lined up perfectly, so I'm happy about that. Next, what I will do is take and tie some ribbon on here. Actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do next. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid glue, and I'm just going to drop in some hearts into some of these little open spots. So I die cut a 4th strip, and that strip is for the inside of my card. And so I've got not only the colorful hearts in confetti, but because we're going to put this on the inside, I've got some black hearts. So I'm going to take the hearts that were in this strip and I'm going to stick them in. Now you might be thinking, oh my goodness, how are you ever going to get those in there? Don't worry. First of all, here's my little pile of confetti. And I'm just going to pick them up with my take your pick tool and place them right in here. They fit in like a dream. It's actually crazy easy, which of course I love, because you guys know me, I don't like doing stuff that's too putsy, but it's really nice. Now, if you would like more ideas for this gorgeous mega bundle, mega suite of products, the Love You Always, you can purchase or get for free the All-Star Tutorial Bundle PDF. It contains 12 amazing project tutorials with videos for each, and that as well as the dimensions and everything. So look at, I just added a few hearts in there and I thought that looked fantastic. Now I wanted to kind of finish this off a little bit nicely with some ribbon. So I pulled out our black glitter ribbon. This is such fun ribbon. It's in our annual catalog, the big catalog. And I'm just going to tie this on here. You could tie a bow if you're feeling comfortable with bows, or you can just tie a knot. It's whatever is most comfortable for you. And I'll have mine kind of off to this side a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and attach this to my card base, which is black. And one of the things I just love about this, besides the fact that it's so fun, is this ribbon ties quite nicely, and it's just got a little bit of, I don't know if it's almost like it's got starch in it or something to keep it stiff, but whatever that is, it works great. Okay, so again, we'll put this on the front of our card like so, and then on the inside of our card, we're going to add that little strip. So I'll set this aside for a moment, and then I'm going to pull this strip in. This is my second piece of Whisper White, or actually Basic White. Oh, I'm never going to remember that. We just switched to Basic White, and I've been talking about Whisper White for 22 years, so it's going to take me a little time. So I just adhered that little strip at the bottom. Okay, I'll trim the excess off with my snips, and then I'll go ahead and put in every other heart is going to be glued in. So I'm just adding those little drops, and then I'll add the individual hearts in. And again, it's so easy to do because of the Take Your Pick tool. That really makes a huge difference. Okay. Now, of course, all of the supplies that I used are linked in the description of this video. If you would like to purchase any of them, you can do so through my online store. And don't forget, you can get this All-Star Tutorial Bundle for free with a $50 purchase, or you can purchase the All-Star Tutorial Bundle for $15, whichever works for you. And like I said, there's 12 amazing project tutorials from demonstrators around the world. They are amazing. And the units are featured in both metric and in English units. So that's really nice for both the A4 and A2 cardstock, or I think that's the name, the designation of them. Oh my gosh, I'm not even sure. I just know what I use. Okay, so we've got all these hearts, and look at how easy this is. So that one was sticking a little bit. They're so easy. Now you've got a whole bunch of hearts left, so you could include that in with your card as confetti, or you could also, oh goodness, I keep using the wrong adhesive, seriously. Or you could save and use this for a shaker card. That would be another fun way to use up this little heart confetti. So isn't this just an adorable card? And I think this would be perfect for anybody on your list just to brighten their day. So I hope you loved this project. Don't forget, if you need to purchase anything, you can shop my online store. And of course, I always appreciate thumbs ups. And if you subscribe to my channel, click here and you won't miss any of my awesome videos in the future. Thanks so much for stamping with me today, guys. Have a great day and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.